Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachach Wadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Stop with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. I also like to give double honor to the head and the elder at the Man of Israel camp, the Chazat, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to you, sincere Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this word and this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also would like to give a quick shout out to your Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, coming back to your heritage in these last days. Alright, to y'all, I'd like to say Shalom. Now coming back to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah with another quick exhortation video. And pretty much I'm going to be doing a quick exhortation video going into my Psalms of the day. Alright, where I pick one scripture out of the book of Psalms and break it down. Alright, and the Psalms that I got was in the book of Psalms 53. We're going to read verses 1 through 3. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. Alright, and it says, to the chief musicians upon Mahalath, Mashul, a psalm of David. It says, the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. And the fools are, 230 you niggas, and also you Edomites. And really, everybody who don't believe in Yahweh Shah, they would say something like this. All right, they would say the fool. They say the fool. Meaning pretty much you stupid. All right. It said the fool has said in his heart, meaning his mind, all right, because that word heart goes back to Lahab, which means your mind. It says there's no God, right? And you got niggas that say that, they claim to be atheists, meaning because an atheist is somebody who don't believe in a God, whether if it's the true living God, Yahweh Shem Shah, or it could be another God like JC and they call all Yahweh Shem Shah 144 in front of me. But yeah, other guys like, these Buddha and all these other guys like Islam, just any other guy, right? Really, But it says there's no God. It says corrupt are they. The Lord called these niggas, they corrupt. You see? Meaning they ain't right. They fucked up. When something's corrupt, it's messed up. So if you didn't have that type of mindset, you messed up. You messed up in the head. Your mind is messed up because you corrupt. So it says the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that do it good. And that's right there going into the Edomites, when it says there's none that do it good, because there's no righteous Edomites, man. No matter how much y'all think an Edomite is good, and just because they did something good, hey, the Lord said there's no such thing as a good Edomite, man. All right, for you jakes out there that love to say Edomites can make it, man, listen, Yahweh Shem Shah don't like Edomites, man. And we don't like Edomites. You may see us joking around with them and, at the plantation, but deep down, we don't like them just like how they don't like us. We just being supplanter, man. That's the difference. You got to be supplanter. These devils deep down, they don't love you. But you sit there and love them. All right? You can't trust an Edomite, man. So let's continue to read. It says, verse 2, it says, Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of men, and the children of men are who? The other nations. All right, that's the children of men. All right, you got three classifications of man. You got the children of God, which are the Israelites. You got the children of man, which are the other nations, and you got the children of the wicked, which is Esau Edom. Now Esau Edom can go into the children of man as well, because like I said, the children of man just really represents the other nations. But you also got the children of the wicked, which are the Edomites, but the Edomites can go in either category, because they're another nation as well. It just, you gotta have a chief of the wicked, all right? Because the chief of the wicked, out of all the children of man, would be the Edomites. You know, they're the most wickedest out of all of them. You see? So it says, Yahweh looked down from heaven upon the children of man to see if there were any that did understand, that did see Yahweh. You see? And the Lord said he was trying to see if he could find one. Now, let's see, did the Lord find a so-called good Edomite? You know? Let's see. Because according to y'all saying Edomites can make it. Y'all saying the Lord love Edomites. Well, let's see. All right, let's see how much the Lord loves Edomites, man. Let's see. All right. Verse 3. It says every one of them is going back. It didn't say forward. It says going back. They going backwards. They ain't going forward, you know. So it says every one of them is going backward. Every one of them is going back. They are all together become filthy. See? The Lord don't like filthiness, man. So it says they are all together become filthy. There is none that do it good, no, not one. So there is no such thing as an Edomite, man. The Lord said there is none that do it good, man. So no matter how much y'all try to say an Edomite is good, well, the scriptures say otherwise, man. You see? The scriptures say otherwise. The scriptures say there is no such thing as a good Edomite, man. You know? And in the beginning of the verse, it just told you that, you know, what? The fool has said in his heart, there is no God, you know? That goes to show you right there that, you know, they can't be a good Edomite. Which, you know, Jake in that mindset as well. But the only reason Jake in that mindset is because of who? Esau. You see? That's the only reason Jake is in that mindset, because of Esau. You got Esau saying, oh, I don't believe in God and all this woo-woo. It's because of Esau, man. Jake wasn't really, I mean, yeah, Jake always been in that spirit, low-key. But Jake ain't, you know, Jake usually, you know, at least believe in some type of God, but to the point where you just become an atheist, they get that from Esau, man. You know? They got that from Esau, man. Because only Esau had that type of mindset of being an atheist, don't believe in nothing. You know? It says, let's read it again, verse 3. Every one of them is going back. They are all together become filthy. There is none that do a good, no, not one. So there is no such thing as a good Edomite. There is no Edomite that's going to serve Yahweh Shion with shot to the fullest. And if you do see what appears to be looking like an Edomite, but it's a Jake, that's because that's a Jake, man. Because you do have some people that look like Edomites, but their spirit is a spirit of a Jake. Now, if you, like I said, if you do see a Jake, I mean not a Jake, if you do see an Israelite, well, damn, it is an Israelite, but if you do see an Edomite that look like an Israelite, I mean, if you do see an Edomite, yeah, if you do see an Edomite, but he's teaching, that means he's an Israelite, Salakia. Couldn't get it out. So if you see, because you have a so-called white person that look like an Edomite, but he's teaching the word and being sincere, more than likely 9 times out of 10, that man is an Israelite, man. Because of his spirit. You know? Just like how they try to say, I believe Job, if I'm not mistaken, they like to say Job was an Edomite. You see? But it's a scripture that said, you know, I forgot the scripture, man. Fuck. If I'm not mistaken, it was a scripture that said, there's none like Job, for he was righteous or something, roughly paraphrasing. This scripture right here just proved that. It just said they can't do it good. So that proves Job wasn't an Edomite, man. For you clowns out there, you know? Job wasn't no fucking Edomite, man. Job was an Israelite. So that's pretty much all I had. Lord willing, this quick little exhortation video was edifying. And I'm going to close it with giving our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rechak Wadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Start with elder apostles towering down. Double honor to the head and the elder of the man of Israel camp, Da Chazat, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And shalom to you, Akim. Shalom.